Catfish and I are here, still in Red River Gorge. Stormed on us pretty good last night, but today we've got several hours that the weather app at least says should be dry for us. But we're going exploring today in an area that once was a major attraction here in Red River Gorge, but now you have to go through private land to get to it. If you've ever hiked on Auxier Ridge, you've seen it. We're talking about Ravens Rock. So we're here. The people that own the land that you have to park on seem super nice. It's like $5 to park here for a day hike. And we're heading up the trail right now. I can't remember the full history of why the main trail, the road actually, that went up to Ravens Rock, why it got shut down for sure. I'll try to look that up in time to make this video and post it and add the information in. But if anybody here already knows that history, by all means, anything I get wrong, post and correct me, because I think it's just really interesting. Sorry, there's a rabbit running right at us. Wow. That was weird. That was really weird. That rabbit literally ran right to our feet and turned around and went back. Is that some kind of warning? Is there a rabbit hole we're supposed to go down and join Alice?
There's a lot of tadpoles.
Well, would you call this a trail marker? Some people.
Somebody put a bottle on a stick. That's not natural.
No, it is not. It looks like we've reached the end of the lower section of the trail that was mostly kind of a forest road type thing. That was a good mile and a half at least, I would say. But now we head into the forest, start going up. And you notice this here is road. We ran into a section of pavement that starts going up, and I believe the majority of the rest of this trail follows on this crumbled pavement. This is literally the leftover remnants of when Ravens Rock was a true destination and you could actually drive to the top.
Ravens Rock is a 1,300-foot monolith with a storied history. In the mid-1900s, land developers built a road to the top, charging customers to drive up the narrow twisting road into the sky. In the 1970s, further plans involved building a revolving restaurant at the top, but after several accidents and fatalities involving hang gliders, the plans were never finished.
Very interesting. I always found it interesting when nature takes over some kind of man-made construction.
Yeah.
Whether it's a temple in the forests of South America or an old roadbed climbing up to the top of a mountain here in Kentucky, it's still pretty cool when nature takes it back. We're probably about halfway up Ravens Rock right now, I'm guessing. But I noticed something here just off trail. We gotta check this out. There's some gunshot wounds. Holes. It's an old outhouse. Again, Japanese writing. I'm curious what that is. Very old outhouse, I would assume. That's my guess. I shouldn't make assumptions, but there's your great piping. Anybody want to get a drink out of that? See if you can purify that water? You. Tell you what, even back when this was a road to drive up, I don't think I would have drove up that. As steep and as narrow as it was, well, we thought we were at the top, but we're still climbing. The main Ravens Rock that you see dominating the landscape, that is up this. You don't look as sweaty as I do. It's good to be young. But folks, this right here is why we do it. Check this out. And this isn't even the good side of Raven Rock. This is the back side. As mentioned before, this used to be a main spot here in the gorge, kind of like what Chimney Rock is today. And here's the remnants of some kind of building or fire tower, or I don't really know. Like I say, I'm not that familiar with the actual history of it. Something once was here. Looks like it's mostly used as a campsite nowadays. And this isn't an official trail of any kind anymore, so it's fair game to come up here and camp, backpack, whatever your thing you love is to do. If you can handle the climb, bring your gear up here. This is what you got to come to. Folks, this may be the best view in all of Red River Gorge. I don't think I've seen a better view. This is amazing. Got the Red River down below. Just a wow. Look below me here along this ledge. That's the dominant feature you see, like if you're on Auxier Ridge and you see that giant rock mountain sticking up out of the landscape. That's what we're standing on right now, buddy. This is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do some zooming from top of Ravens Rock here. First, we're going to take a look over here at Auxier Ridge, since that's such a popular destination. Now right in there is where we backpacked and camped at 2 years ago. First time we ever backpacked in the Red River Gorge. So that little section right there would be Wizard's Backbone. Of course, there we have Courthouse Rock. See this camper down here, a little fire pit. There's somewhere real close to that in there is where our car is parked. We can't actually spot it through the trees, but it was in that area. So you get a pretty good idea that we hiked up there and then followed the Red River and up and around till we got here. So I've got us a neighbor up here. Duck. I'm going on an adventure. Off to the other corner of Ravens Rock. Figured there'd be a better view of this somewhere. And here it is. Got a wide open view of Auxier Ridge over there and military wall. That's just awesome. think?
It's cool.
It is cool. We've had enough time up on top of Raven's Rock, so we're getting ready to go back down. So now all that steepness we'd had coming up, we get to go back down. These cameras do not pick up the angle very good. Let's just say you wouldn't want to be going down this while it was wet. Folks, that does it for our quick day hike up Raven's Rock. It was a strenuous hike, but so worth it. What did you think about it, Catfish?
I really liked the view.
It was some amazing views, wasn't it? Would you say it's some of the best we've seen here in the gorge?
Yeah.
It was definitely right up there. The only one I know of that could rival it might be Hanson's Point. But anyway, awesome hike. Look into it if you're into cool day hikes like that has an amazing payoff and a lot of history behind it. So, till next time,
Peace out.